Welcome to take 444, another trawl through the psychedelic archives. This video I'm going to look at some kind of random, odd albums where the artwork is, or the sleeves are a bit strange. I'll start with the one that's really well known, which is this the Stones compilation. This is Through the Past Darkly, Big Hits Volume 2. This came out in I think in the late 60s. So this is a reissue on clear vinyl. It's a great album, but it was odd at the time because it had this hexagonal sleeve that opens up. Another one that's very well known that came out at the time is Ogden's Nut Gold Flake by the wonderful Small Faces. Absolutely essential album. This I'm sure you all know it. On Immediate, came out in 67, I think, or early 68. Certainly recorded in 67, and it had this fold-out sleeve, which was obviously very unusual for the time. I'm sure you've all seen that. Stanley Unwin on there, showing his, doing his best to confuse people with his gobbledygook speech. Next up is an album from 1973. It's not a great record. It's not terrible, but it's kind of like a more hippie Fairport convention, and it's Saturnalia. It's pretty easy to find. What was famous about this album is it was one of the first 3D picture discs that came out. It's not that hard to find, as I say, but it's hard to find in its original form. So when it came out in '73, it came out in a clear plastic cover, but it had the labels were stick-on, and they were in 3D. I don't know if you can see those. So that's one side, and this is the other. Quite cool. So they were to stick on, and it also came with a couple of booklets. It's quite hard to find in condition with all this stuff with it, because usually you can just find the album. So this is one of the booklets. It's all to do with tarot cards and stuff, which you can take it or leave it. I'd leave it by the wayside if I were you. Yeah, these are the most interesting thing I think about this booklet is the advert in the back for t-shirts for 75p and jeans for $1.99. You can't get that nowadays. Next up is Mandra Gora Lightshow. This is a German band from the late 80s, early 90s. That's the cover. So this is called Beyond the Mushroom Gate, and limited edition. What's interesting about this album is it came with a clear piece of PVC that, if I can get it right, you slip over, and you can partake of your desirables and look at that. So yeah, they're kind of a bit of a collective, I think. Limited to 1,000 copies. It's not a bad album. Psychedelic, space rock. That's not good. That's not a good drawing, painting. But that's the inside in German and in English. Also from Germany, on the same label around the same time. GB45 is the name of the label. Is an album by a band called Dakota, and this had a similar trippy sleeve, so that came away. This one's yeah, that's pretty cool, I think. So this is a slightly more tribal space rock. Dakota Volume 1. Some stuff in an insert in German, and this one's on red vinyl. Next up is Sonic Boom's first solo album, Spectrum. It came out in '89. He just left Spacemen 3, and he brought this out. It took a long while to get to market. It was advertised as coming out for about a year before it actually hit the record stores. And this has a rather groovy spinning wheel on it. That's one, and then there's one on the other side, which does that. Early copies were signed by Sonic. That's the inner sleeve, and that's what's playing in the background. Last is another German. This is a single, limited edition single. Vibravoid. They've been producing psychedelic stuff for quite a long while, probably 20 years now in Germany. This is the cover. Timeazine Woman, it's called. There. What's cool about this one is it's two singles, only they're etched and they rotate like this, so I haven't seen this shown before, so that's pretty cool. So that's one side, and that's the other, and it plays fine. Groovy stuff. That's all. Bye.